Hello all subscribers, I'm Joe from Clifton Coffee, and this month we're going to be brewing espresso. We actually realised we haven't done espresso in over a year's worth of our subscription videos. So for all of you home espresso users, hopefully this video will be valuable to you. So on to the coffee. This coffee is an anaerobic natural from Ethiopia, from the Guji region, from a washing station called Uraga. Grown at 1,925 meters up to 1,945, a very consistent plane of land. This is an anaerobically fermented coffee, and these are fermented in GrainPro bags for up to 24 hours, and then they're dried in direct sunlight on raised African beds for up to 3 weeks. This gives us a lovely, sweet profile with a beautiful tropical acidity. So the equipment, we've got our grinder, espresso machine, we've got 2 sets of scales. This is just to simply measure the input of coffee and then the output of coffee, just so we can achieve the correct brew ratio. We've got our tamper, and then ideally a WDT. This is called the Weiss distribution technique. This allows us to declump the dose of coffee, so we can achieve a really even flow of water through the bed of coffee to allow us to extract more evenly. We can achieve higher strength, higher extraction, and a much more vibrant flavor profile. So with this coffee, because of the altitude, we need to increase our yield of espresso. So we're going to be doing an 18 gram dose, and then out of the machine, we're going to do 40 grams. $18 grams. Now it's very important to distribute the coffee, so give it a tap first, and then the Weiss distribution technique. Now you can use any of these. Their job is just to declump all the coffee and kind of give it an even density. The collar, just so no grounds jump out of the basket. And then what we're really going to do, we're going to fluff up the coffee beds just to ensure that everything is declumped. Going to start low and then gradually work the way up until you're quite shallow. And then all you're going to do is make sure that the surface of the grounds looks good. Then just give it a nice tap, and you're ready to tamp. So when you're tamping, just ensure that you're consistent in the way you tamp and make sure you apply adequate pressure. Apply the pressure through the base of the tamper, as flat as you can, and get rid of any residue on the top. Ensure your machine has been flushed and your scales are set to 0, and then place your portafilter into the group head gently. Place your cup on your scales, and when you turn the machine on, you start your timer. So we achieved our 40 gram yield, and we're looking for about 27 to 30 seconds. To ensure that it tastes at its best, we need to make sure that the beans are rested for a little more than 10 days. They'll taste their best. And then when you have your espresso, ensure to mix it thoroughly and allow it to cool down as well. The reason why we mix it is because it has a layer of crema on top, and crema is carbon dioxide. So we need to ensure that we bind the crema and the rest of the espresso together, and then you'll get hopefully a lovely silky espresso. So with this, you'll receive taste notes of rhubarb tea, dried mango, and plum jam. It's very good. That's lovely. Very sweet, very balanced. Enjoy.